Why, hello everybody. Welcome to yet another Christmas on this planet. I don't know what this intro is. But hello, Merry Christmas to you all. I'm going to be doing an evac campaign for Christmas, because we haven't actually done one of these for quite a while, so I thought for Christmas Day we can just do solely Evolve, given that is the main theme of this channel. So we'll be doing an evac video when Lethal Company usually goes out, and then we will do 2 other rounds later on in the day. If you don't know what evac is, I will briefly explain this. For the new viewer, it's basically Evolve's campaign. So it's a 5-round game mode where each team fights for the win, obviously, and based on who wins, the maps will change accordingly, or you'll get a benefit, a bonus each time. So for the first one, to kick things off, we are doing a hunt as... We'll do Gorgon. We will do Gorgon. We will do her in her default skin to begin with. We're against Emmett, Bucket, Jack, and Torvald. That is quite a strong team to kick things off here. We're going to always go damage resistance with Gorgon. But yeah, you get quite a bit of lore in this mode as well, and it is very well done in terms of format, if you ask me. I will shut up briefly because you are about to get some lore. So there's a wonderful B-movie map introduction for you, but you get a sort of context behind, you know, what's going on in each of the maps and things like that. And it's not the complete lore, but it feeds it to you in little, not necessarily cryptic, but just little tidbits, and you know, it leaves it open for you know, your own mind to wander at the same time as being structured in a way. It's hard to explain because there is a defined lore to this game, but when evac was actually made, I don't think they had a solid grasp of what they were actually going for at that present time. It was only towards the end of Legacy and the beginning of Stage 2 where it started to really take more form, so to speak. But as far as things go, this is a standard hunt game mode. There is other game modes that will appear in the next and following rounds. We do get armor regen now, which is good. We will take this on Gorgon because Gorgon is very squishy. Will passively benefit us over the course of this round. Okay, that was a bit scuffed, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, at the beginning of each map you'll get a little intro like that. You also get an outro cutscene to, you know, show what actually happens depending on who wins. Holy shit, let's put a spider there, we might get domed here, and that is not going to be good if we do. We're actually going to skip you. We'll eat you though, the unlucky one. I'm just trying to listen to see if I can... Yeah, they were where the spider was. Usually follow footprints, so we'll put one there. It might catch them when we go through there as well. So, ooh, that is a lot of food. We're not going to need all of it either. That actually sucks because they're right there as well, I think. So we can't really evolve there and then eat that on the way out. But we'll hopefully have enough distance here. We'll go up to stage 2. This is where the game evens out a little bit, so we'll get a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, and we'll hit a little bit harder. I'm regretful though to say that in Legacy, Gorgon is probably one of the weakest monsters in terms of damage output and also health, so she's not in the greatest of positions. We'll take move speed actually, thinking about it. We won't take birds ignore you. Right, we should be ready now for a bit of a fight. We'll just find out where they are. Should be, that's them over there, I can see them. Tell you what, let's stick one of them there and grab ourselves up here. That appears that'll be Jack because he's at the front. We do get the pounce damage there, which is good. Quite similar to the Hunter's Pounce from Left 4 Dead, that, although it's not based on distance like the Hunter's was to do the damage, but it does do basically, you know, the 25 damage pounce, you know, that sort of thing. If you haven't played Left 4 Dead, that's going to make zero fucking sense. Basically, it does the heavy damage, as you saw there, because it took about a third of his HP from landing it. So it's, what I'm trying to say is it's worth doing anyway, even if you don't get much damage afterwards, because it still does basically achieve somewhat of like a crit. So I don't think, yeah, we're gonna get out because I'm losing a lot of HP. We need to get out before, you know, we get domed again. Do get in before he does that. See, as it's a bot, he knows I'm there, but you know, you can imagine, you know, just with actual players, it would have caught that guy off there. We'll get you and Spider actually, just to restrict some of his healing. There we go, we do get him. Torvald is a very high damage assault, so we're going to be receiving quite a bit of damage here. Get out of the range of that. Nice. We do get a strike on Torvald. We're going to be doing a lot of hitting and running here because, as I say, she is quite squishy, so I think actually get anybody with that shit. We're immediately going for Jack there because we need to get out of this dome. That's not good. I've got no abilities at the moment. Mimic doesn't do anything because they can cancel it straight away. Didn't quite get bucket in the thingy there I tried to. There we go. Now we'll get out. As you can see, Gorgon is not the strongest in terms of HP, so we are going to go up to stage 3 here. Should do. So stage 3 is the final evolution if it is your first video of this game. We're now huge, as you can tell by Gorgons. Every sort of monster has a physical attribute that, you know, exaggerates at stage 3. So Gorgon is actually one of the lesser changing monsters at stage 3, but just to show that off, you know, because a lot of people do view the evacuation videos, so, you know, people see it, and we do make the effort to show it. It'll meet more eyes. So I will just show you how Gorgon changes when she gets to stage 3. So Gorgon changes by her legs, the shape of her legs, and she also gets spines, all these sorts of, you know, furry bits. I don't know if she gains an extra maggot as well on her body. I've not paid attention to that. She's doing a lot of wonderful idle animations for us there as well. Look at that cutie. Her sling arm, you know, the one that looks slightly bigger there, the one that's dangling towards the floor, that gets a little bit longer as well, but it's mostly in the legs with Gorgon. But as I say, in terms of other monsters, she is one of the least changing ones in terms of shape. But yeah. She also gets a few ribs on the back of her abdomen there. Abdomen, I should say. Which sort of exaggerate just a little bit, you know. Them sort of things. Sorry, love, I'm staring at your ass here, but, you know, it's to show the audience. But yeah. the old baby maker on the back is, you know, a bit more pronounced. I've nearly regened all my armour in this time, but, you know. You will hear a lot of gushing about this game from me, because I do think it's a fucking masterpiece, quite honestly. And to this day, I refuse to accept any sort of valid argument, or, you know, well, I refuse to accept any argument that this game should be dead in this present gaming landscape, but, you know, it is what it is at this point. So what I am going to do here, I don't know if I'll get away with this because it is bots. Don't know if they'll come out. This man's going to die if he does. He might be coming around here. I might get him. Then it pulls these out here. Bit of a wonky angle, but we do get him. Shit, I missed that. Want to get Jack in the... There we go, we do get a bucket now. We will go for Jack in this instance, because we need to dodge the dome. There we go. Fuck, that's fine. We will use Mimic here, because Emmett doesn't really have much. We didn't actually plan that anyway. He doesn't have much of an agency to actually remove the Mimic. It's probably going to be a Jeej. Yes, it is. There it is, you know. Short and simple, that one, but it's basically implying that because the orbital drill's been destroyed, the telecommunications has been brought down as well. So all the satellites are going to come falling to Earth now. Falling to shit, I should say. So the hunters are going to have to dodge that because the monsters win. Now, the way that this... the way that they counteract this in the game, obviously, so it doesn't get overpowered, is that there is a auto-balance system that you're about to see. So the losing team will get a strike into the auto-balance system and they get their HP and damage buffed. So the hunters are going to basically get progressively stronger, there it is, towards the hunters, the more we win, or whatever side wins. That's how it sort of balances out, because we now have a map bonus. For this one we will do Nest, actually, we'll go to the rendering plant. But yeah, Nest and Rescue works similar in terms of, you know, the beginning of the match. You basically have to rush out of your first stage as monster, because you need to defend your eggs in this one. So we've done Gorgon, we will do... We'll do Kraken on this one, we'll do a regular Kraken game. This is rendering plant, so we're going to go Calypso. I also just think this guy, this skin is actually the best one. Slim Kala, Abe and Markov in this one. We do have a questionable hunter in this one, because she can be a little bit buggy in terms of AI, and that is Carla. Though, if she does decide to function, she is a very scary threat, because she can actually remove our armour completely, temporarily, which allows the team to feed damage into the red bar.
Damn, if one of them things got my striders all worked up. Worse than that, there's eggs out there that these things come from. We got at least half a dozen nearby, and we sure as hell don't need that many more monsters. Get here quick, and we'll return the favor.
So these eggs that you see in here, most people probably won't know this unless you played the Stage 2 version of the game. This was actually a very early version, or a very early iteration of the Deepest Dark era, where the Queen Gorgon started laying eggs everywhere, monster eggs. This is obviously... Ooh, you get move speed actually, I can see it. It's a fucking zippy fucker, I know that much. There we go. But yeah, that was sort of like an early days kind of thing they were going for with it. We are gonna very quickly go to stage 2 here, or try to anyway. Hunters usually spawn in the centre of the map on this one. Do you get that? So at the moment the hunters are going to be preoccupied going for eggs anyway, so we do pretty much have a free shot at, you know, just getting all this wildlife for free. Obviously if they come this way though, obviously, then yeah, that is an issue. But I think we should be okay. Yeah, because they're all the way over there. So that is going to be stage 2 quite quick in this one. As it should be, because you need it to be in this one. So we will also just go straight for the evolve. Let's say they've destroyed one egg already, so we're looking to get the evolves off very quickly. And now we are going to go on an intercept course once we refill our armour. We'll get ourselves over this way. It's going to be a very nice selection of food. We'll put all of this into the meter though. That's the sound of Carla's teleporter actually, so they do have that working for them as well actually, so they're going to be moving around the map pretty damn quickly. So we need to find out where they are going ideally. Might be over... No, it sounds like they're over here. They are. Let's get rid of that. There's the footprints. So they've been here recently. There we go. We can track these via smell. So they're going for this egg. So we're going to intercept this. Interrupt it, I should say. Carla is presently draining our armour. It's going to go down. Shit. You do get that. I can't get Carla's lines. I always like to stay near her when she's doing this. Because Carla has some very interesting lore lines. Oh, it's a slim, that's why. You're also seeing a very similar mechanic there. I did see it on the ground. I just didn't want to pound it. Just couldn't pound it out because I'm trying to concentrate. But it also requires you to, you know, have seen stage 2. But what you are seeing is an early iteration of the meteors from Cataclysm as well, because it works the same basically. There it is. You get meteors in stage 2 version of the game on Orbital Drill. There was a version of that map, like a little mutator version, where it would, you know, rain things down and like that. But this one specifically targets hunters because it is against the hunters for this one. I actually missed all my shots there. I just want to try and get this down on Abe, and then I'm going to get out because I'm losing too much health. But yeah, it's all like early days kind of thing because the Legacy came out before stage 2. We are just going to go to stage 3 here, I think. We should have, because they're doing that egg. We've got loads more eggs anyway. They've only managed to get 1 in this one, so we'll just grab the evolution. We always try to get stage 3 in every video because, you know, we need to show them off. So, very obviously, for Kraken, you will notice that his spines on his back are absolutely huge. This is the biggest monster in the game. You can't really get the effect when you're actually playing as him, but when you see this guy as a hunter, you will understand. Let me find myself a rock to perch upon within the sunlight, because I always want to show off the absolute fucking artistry that's gone into these monsters. So, little bit of a thing, we've got 5 eggs worth of time to explain this, so I'm going to be quite quick. Each monster was an evolution after the previous one. So if you look at, I mean, if it is your first video, you've not seen Wraith yet, but if you look at his claws, you see those huge sort of nails. And then you look at Wraith's hands, which I'll show you in the round we play Wraith on. You'll notice that they are very similar, because Wraith is the next monster in line after the Kraken monster. I'm not going to say that this is completely canon, but it's just my interpretation. They've destroyed another egg. I'm going to assume Wraith's back, I'm just going to call it a back because I don't actually know what the word is, the jellyfish region and the antenna, is a warped version of the little ones you see in there that are sort of moving between his, you know, his bigger spine. Those little ones that are sort of reverberating, those are like the antenna that are on the back of Wraith. See how they stick up there? Based on his move as well, because they are, you know, sticking up when he's flying. In a similar vein, that Wraith's antennas also stick up when she is channeling Warp Blast. So it's all very, you know, there's all little leads from the previous monster. We are going to commit to getting slim down here. In fact, what I am going to do, because we'll show this off as well, we'll go and hatch an egg. It's quite risky to do this because I've got no armour at the moment, but we do get ourselves a little mini Goliath. He's going to fight with us. Should we just lightning strike him? I don't know if I hit anybody there. Yeah, we did. There we go. I don't know where she just went because she just TP'd. What we will do in the meantime is grab ourselves some more armour. My little Goliath buddy's going to tell me where she is. There she is, running away into the corner. She's probably the last alive, if I had to guess. No, she's not. Okay. My boy's not... oh, there you go. He just wanted to finish her off, I suppose. I'm actually taking damage in here. I can't hit her. My dude, where are you going? Kids, eh? Right. Come on. I need you to show me where the last one is, lad. Oh, shit, there. Okay. Ooh, that nearly hit him as well. Get him, lad. Do the last one. Pass him to you. So that one is increased feeding in the next one. There's going to be a lot more Striders running around for us now, because they've all been set free from the rendering plant. I don't actually know what rendering is, to be honest. I'm assuming it's some sort of farm. We fucked the averages massively there because I was letting me Goliath guy, me kid, do the work there. We'll move on to the next one. You don't keep the previous ones though, so the meteors won't be happening now. It'll just be the increased food in this one, so there's nothing offensive coming the Hunter's way, but they are going to get stronger now as well, so there is that. We will probably do Wraith in this one, actually, I think. Or actually, no. We'll save... We'll do Wraith in this one. We're going to do Behemoth on the last day on this one because Behemoth changes the least between stages, because on the final day you don't actually evolve, you just start at stage 3. So we'll do, you know, we'll show it off in another video some other time with Behemoth, but I'll explain a little bit about it as when we get in there. So we will go as Wraith. We're on Barracks, so we'll do Magma. I've done Magma for quite a while. Tech Hank, Val, Maggie and Blitz Markov. That's actually the OG team with just 2 variations, so we will see. We're going to go Traversals again. We're getting into the realms where damage resistance might have been good on Wraith here, because Wraith is second in line to Gorgon in terms of squishy. Both the girls in this one are squishy, so...
This is Commander Park. Cabbage, I hope you're getting this. My men are trapped inside their barracks. The battle spread out into the wilderness. We've got
We'll also take this little period of time just here just to imagine all this sort of new shit we would have had by now in terms of the evacuation campaign, all the new little interactions at the beginning of maps and all that sort of things, because there are animations at the beginning of maps that do actually involve the monsters. You know, you do actually see them in a movie type style setting. Fucking idiot, mate. That's fine. So we're doing the same thing here. This is sort of like, in a way, it's kind of like a mirror to Nest, because we are going to be racing to get our power spike so we can kill the things the hunters are defending in this one. I have no traversals at the moment. This is why we always run traversal cooldown on Wraith, because at base it is incredibly painful. Okay, we do not want to be here just yet. The hunters are going to be coming this way and we're at stage 1, so we're going to get our food and get out, because stage 1 Wraith against auto-buffed hunters is not an ideal situation. So it's back over here. I could do without these fuckers being here. That's cooldown reduction. We really do need that, actually. That's going to be good. So as they're over there, we'll go straight for this. Get to stage 2 as quickly as possible. You'll notice Wraith's spines get a little bit bigger, as you can already see them. They are reverberating as well. This is what I'm talking about with Kraken. Doesn't resemble it in terms of structure, but it's, you can sort of see where it's coming from. I also said in the comments on a previous video the other day as well, I do think her arm blades are a shifted version of Kraken's tentacles that are sort of solidified in a way and become blades. We'll actually go in because we can potentially interrupt this. If this wall wasn't in the way, I might have been able to get an abduct. Maybe we can steal one from behind. We do actually steal one, nice, that's good. One of them's going to get out, but it's fine, we'll get one here. I overshot that massively. Just knocked her towards it, that was piss poor. There we go. Get her. I need to get in front of her. Bollocks. It's fine, we should have her here now, I've knocked her away. There we go. We get 1 for 1. Shit. Do you get Val? He's isolated at the moment because everybody seems to be more concerned with trying to find where the next survivors are. Do that for the damage. She does have the beam team on her at the moment, but it's not the best of beam teams. Oh no, she doesn't. No, she's Val. Never mind, she can't have the beam team on her. There we go. You do need to be a little bit careful. I am now armorless. That's a big isolation, so we'll capitalise on that. There we go. We'll get some more armour. Yeah, I'll steal him there. She's trying to heal him from range. She's probably going to get that as well. Yeah, she did. Fuck. It's fine. Did trigger the thingy there. Oh shit, they've got the hunters up. If I can do this quick enough, we'll get this strike and then we'll get over there. We actually get that. I thought that was going to fuck up. Bit of an unlucky dropship point, because that's going to be right in the middle of us. Just going to wait here. Is he dead? I think he is. Got the wrong target there. Shit. Hang on. I need to get out. We need to not fuck around because they're going to be doing a lot of damage. We need to get some armor quick time. There's still one left. This little prick's going to start harassing. Don't think I can't stop that now. So that was Tech Hank's power there, by the way. It's evidence that he is more useful in a human player's hands, but that was actually where the bot did manage to get it off. So the difference between Hank and the regular Hank, and it's really fucking weird because I'll say it right now straight up that regular Hank is just by the by better than Tech Hank in every way possible. I'm going to do something very stupid here. While they're all next to the hunters, and I'm going to grab stage 3. Don't know if I'm going to have time to explain the differences here, because we're going to have to really get ourselves over there. One thing you will notice though, just to speed through this, her antennas on the back of her, as you can see them, they are now massive. Those get bigger. Her arm blades are fucking huge now as well. And, you know, because she is the bona fide lady monster, she's probably a bit thicker here and there as well. She does very, you know, she has a very xenomorph look to her as well, because she has no eyes, as you can see. But yeah, we need to fucking get over here and stop this. So I can't really do much of an explanation, because I'm literally looking at the hunters win at the moment. So we need to stop all of these. Or not all of them, but 3 of them at least. I grabbed the man that didn't... That is a very close... dropship as well. Need to get the fuck over here, lads. I just need to down them and sort of keep them in one place as much as possible and go for strikes here, I think. Fuck. Oh no, we get that. Nice. What? That was an actual hug then. Basically playing tower defense at the moment because... Right, we got one there. Get this guy. Good. Okay. Let's get one of them. That's big. We can get 2 of them down there. Shit. One of them out. It's dead. Where's the other one? There. Fucking hell. Right. We need to stop that one. Otherwise, this is basically, you know, whoever gets this one. These fucking harpoons, man. We're gonna fucking die. There it is. Got him. So that was remarkably close, to be honest. So this mutator is basically an extra... Basically it's the same as the one we've just had with the extra food. It's just that it's in a spawn sort of location. It's basically the weaker version of it in terms of how much food you get. It's more for atmosphere more than anything, this one. We have destroyed the barracks, so obviously the turrets are going mad and they're all destroyed because nobody's alive anymore, so they're just sort of going off on their own. And they have shot ships that were evacuating soldiers down that we can feed upon. So going into day 4, this is the hardest day now, just due to day 5 being more of a set piece. The hunters are very strong in this one, and it is a hunt game. Just by going through the modes, obviously. So we are going to be on the dam either way, so here it is. We're going to be playing as my boy Goalie in this one. For a little bit of backstory trivia about Nem, the guy who is speaking behind the microphone at the moment. That's probably the cheesiest fucking way to announce that. Anyway, I was a Goliath main, basically, so usually a lot of my better content is on Goliath because I have like a couple thousand hours experience on this monster. I just want to say as well that that isn't a brag. I'm not, you know, it's not one of them fucking stupid flexes that all these top players do on all the other games on the internet and all that shit, you know, where they just say they're at the top of my hour all the time and all that bollocks. I just have a lot of experience with this monster, so there it is. We're on the dam, so it's a bit of a blue map, so we'll go Frostbite, I suppose. I have recently done a standalone video with Frostbite, but, you know. We are going to go traversals, but these... Oh, shit. I didn't realise Cabot was on this team. Fucking hell, this is a team that's designed to counter Goliath.
Please, someone. I'm a technician over at the hydro plant.
Yikes.
By a monster. Everyone's holed up in here. The turbines are offline. Fences are down. Can't bring them back up while that thing is out there.
Well, I suppose the thousands of hours on Goliath is going to be relevant in this round, to be honest, because we have massively buffed hunters with a support that can double the fucking damage of those massively buffed hunters. And we also have the support that is designed just in nature to absolutely fucking make Goliath redundant and just make him literally fucking useless. So we'll see, you know. There's one of the ships, by the way. We are now here. So we do get some free food here, which is very nice. Right off the bat. Let's get me out of here, because I need to be away from this area as quickly as possible. So the way Jack counters Goliath and completely destroys him is he has access to a repulsor, and that will stop a Goliath's leap, this, dead in its tracks. It will stop a leap smash, this, dead in its tracks, and it will also stop a charge, which we've just used to get through that little, you know, little entranceway over there, in its tracks. So 3 of my abilities can literally be stopped by Jack, and the repulsor doesn't actually have a very long cooldown, so he's going to be using it quite frequently. Just realised these motherfuckers were eating my little gifts. Trap jaws are in now. We do get to stay. Oh shit! Get out of the range of the dome, because if we get domed, we are just literally dead. We will use Goalie's immense fucking traversal abilities though, because he is the fastest monster in the game. Get ourselves over here. Sorry, mate. Bit of a hit and run there. Do it behind this pillar. Right, so things to note about Goliath as he stages up. As you will probably see, he gets little ivory spikes that stem out of his back. He is described as a saurian humanoid, which is, you know, obviously a dinosaur mixed with a man, basically. Traversal cooldown is going to actually be very nice because it will make us quite hard to hit in a fight. There you go. So we will get that. We'll deny it from the hunters because we need to deny everything from the hunters in this one. And we are just about ready to go and get destroyed because this is going to be an immensely powerful team. find out where they are. There's Jack, alerting me to his presence. We do get the splash damage on him. So we're going to be going for Jack straight away because we do just want to get the dome down here. He placed his thingy there, but the problem is Val's healing beam at this stage of the game is actually doing a lot to counteract my damage. Because I'm not doing as much damage to him, so she's just healing by percentages. So this man is going to be very hard to get down. What I might do against this team is we might go straight to stage 3, honestly, because I don't think we're actually going to be able to do much. As you can see. Yeah, we're getting out. Right, we're going straight to stage 3, because this is going to be literally pointless fighting. This is what the auto balance does. So you get to this stage of the game, basically if nobody's disconnected by this point back in the live days, you basically got 4 people who've lost 4 games in a row. So the game's sort of basically spoon feeding it to them. It's basically like playing against Dead by Daylight survivors at this point in the time where, you know, the game's just fucking gifted to them. Because we can't have the angry majority, right? Sorry, that sounds like I'm slagging this game off, actually. I didn't mean it to sound like that. That's me slagging DBD off more than anything. Because I do think it's actually a thing here, because it doesn't actually... The way it works in this game and the way that I can understand it in this game with stuff like this is that it doesn't change the gameplay itself to actually just rob you as the one role. It only changes the numbers. It doesn't give them fucking abilities that can just survive every situation without, you know, having to fucking think about it, basically. It is just number buffs, but we are going to go up to stage 3 here because, obviously, we ain't fucking doing shit at this stage of the game. Get ourselves up. As you can see, those spikes are now very large on his back. As I say, all those are main because I do believe this monster design is fucking peak, quite honestly. I've never known a better monster design in a game, ever, quite honestly. Especially playable. My boy is an absolute fucking blast to play. What we will do is get a full bar of armor here. We'll kill this Doom Beetle. I'm not going to have the trajectory for that. Stupid place to do that. Can I please get in range? There we go. Yeah. That's full. Right. Right. We're going to have to employ a lot of caution here now. Just so we don't die. We did gain quite a bit of HP back by virtue of the evolve. Don't actually know why my traversals are taking so long to respawn, because I am using the perk. This doesn't feel like the perk usually, so I don't know what's going on here. Right, we've got no fucking strikes. What I am going to do in this one is basically go for Val, because I think if we get Val down, we're going to have a lot of much of an easier time. Because Val can't heal herself with the beam. That is what I needed. I need to be down here with her as well. I was just about to say, if that hits the fucking dome, that's bullshit. Ooh, this man can't do anything on his own. I want to deny that as much as possible. We need to get out. It might be a loss, this one. We've not done anything to this team. We'll have to see. We're going to basically employ the same strategy every time. We're just going to immediately go for Val in each situation. And then we will go from there, depending on the situation. Val's basically going to be the gateway, so to speak. That's fucking annoying. I just lost a bar for that. Fucking dumb idea. I thought they were coming around this side, so I was gonna feed it through, but cheers. We do get that. I need to capitalise on that. There it is. Get me out. Right, that's 2 strikes on Val. I need the other body that was over here. We'll get out, refresh the armor. Because we do need it. So we've got Val to 2 strikes. What I'm doing here is just going to top my armor up again because we'll use that as an actual solid win against the team. Where we can get a strike, not take any red bar damage, and get out again. That'll do. So now, Val will always die. So we'll put her on a timer now. Shouldn't have done that. I pressed it and mispressed. It's fine. It's going to be death. There it is. Now, we go against these lot. Need the strike. There it is. Get out. Still predicting a loss here though, because we are very low. I need to get back into the team within that time limit that we've got for the respawn, but I can't go in without getting any armor though either. Because we're against Cabot. I need to get some strikes on him as well. We can probably get in now just while the dropship's coming in. Maybe get another one. Ideally on Jack. Or you actually. If I can get you down, it removes the double damage bullshit. Before Val gets here. There we go. We get out. Cash that one in. So we're basically just stealing lives at the moment, essentially. Because now we're going to have to fight the full team again. This is where it can go wrong. Because we need to basically get lucky and delete Val. We do have a strike on Cabot though as well now, so he's going to be a bit easier to down. Sorry lad, did not mean to kill you. Going around the other side again, aren't they? I think, yeah, I'll tell you what. They're up here. That's good. Bollocks, that was me entry. That's good, we've done it again. Nice. If I can eat her. No. We've got a minute to get fed up here, so should be enough time this. Leave this guy. Actually, nah, it'll be alright, we don't need that. There's some striders there as well, it's fine. Let's get over here. You're the one I need. Excellent, that's good. Pushed him miles away, but there's Jack being Jack. Good shit, we're getting out. It's Cabot and the Assault that are alive. Excellent, there's bodies here. He's on his own. There he is, nice. You should not have done that, lad. Bollocks. Tell you what I am going to do. We're going to completely remove this man. Eat him, eat him, eat him. Good shit, there it is. Fuck, I overshot that, that's fine. Good, get out. Doesn't even matter at this point if it's only Parnell alive, he's actually too dangerous. You do have Val back again now as well. Can I even reach you? I actually can, okay. Let's get back in quick. We need to keep this death terrain rolling. Gonna force the shield. There it is. Works. Overshot that. Dead. There he is. Team is coming back though, we need to be very careful. He shouldn't have his shield here, so if I can down him, that's good. I need to see who's coming back before I go for this. That's Cabot and Jack in it. We need to down him before Cabot gets Parnell back up. There it is. Fuck yeah, we get the sound bug because I killed him while he was channeling that. Ooh, okay, he hasn't gone for that. I need to sniff him out. I think he's gone up here. No, he hasn't. Fuck, it's fine. Ah, sneaky little bastard. See ya. That's gonna be GG then. There it is. Fucking hell. Lead off with the sound bug. "16 minutes. But yeah, that's the usual strategy at the end though anyway. You have to basically play the game entirely around strikes, and you just basically know what's a good fight to take. The main thing we did fuck up at the beginning in the stage 2 was we didn't target Val, we just went for the trapper. We needed to go for Val in that particular instance, because at that stage of the game the healing can actually outpace your damage, so you need to basically go for the one that is outpacing your damage basically by healing it back. So there's 4 strikes into this. We have the virtue that we've saved the tankiest monster for last in this one, so we're on Salveron as well. Most of you won't have seen this map because it is evacuation exclusive, so here it is. By virtue of it being a desert map, we can only play as the desert boulder. We're going to be playing as the albino. There it is. It's Parnell, Jack, Tech Hank, Rogue, Val. It's pretty much the same team we just had, actually. We get all the abilities to spend at the start of this one because we're starting at stage 3. And we shall see how this one goes. Joyous proof of the game's storyline in this one that it is a dying world and the world is fucked. The problems in this game weren't solved by, you know, the power of friendship and all that bullshit that's in most media these days, where, you know, you're expected to believe humans could actually survive this shit when there's literally armies of them. As you can see, there isn't just one monster. Well, here is Behemoth. The monster that costs $15.99 or costed $15.99, and you know the internet and the world threw an absolute bitch fit. But apparently these days, a skin with some guy's name on it in TCM is apparently all right. So, you know, sign of the times, eh? We're going to take the isolated target first. Put that stage 3 wall up, completely fuck up my brothers. I didn't actually mean to do that, but that's fine. The AI was like, oh shit boys, what do we do? Our linear path has been interrupted. Need to fucking cement this. I've wasted way too much time trying to get this off. There we go. Fuck. Get some wall damage on that. Do that for the damage. Generator 1 done. Do splashing back there. That's good. There it is. I'm gonna go for Val. Fucking. There we go. Need to be very careful because I am actually taking real damage here. Just the woman I wanted. We're gonna get out of this situation because they've got the whole team here, so we're basically fighting a fucking fortress at that point because it is auto buffed hunters. We do get some gear though. Armor on the way. Would like to get more than that though, ideally. It's fine. I was worried about that Strider getting in the way of that then. We do actually seal Val perfectly there, which is good. Need to push her back into that. Bit of a shit use of the tongue. Fuck. I want to try and keep her in the DOT as much as possible. Do this mine shaft. I can't actually like outpace her ability because of the auto buff system. There it is. I have never actually heard that jack line, and I don't know what that's triggered actually, because that's been triggered. We've got one monster on the thingy at the moment, but it's just been destroyed. Sorry, my voice keeps fucking like just collapsing mid-sentence. Can't quite reach him because of his repulsor. You get that? I've got no follow-up. Yeah, we need to get out. That's a bit of a shit situation. Everybody's there. Cooldown reduction would be nice here, but I think they're too close. They're gonna persist, and we'll wall this. That's not the right one. Fuck. There we go. I don't want to wall up. That's fine. Ah, shit. Should go over and hit them, I think. There he goes. So a lot of what's actually going on here though as well is basically I'm using my health as a resource because you're basically just stalling in this one for your minions to destroy the generator over there. They're about halfway done with it at the moment, so we just need to be careful that we don't, you know, die obviously. Hunters get unlimited respawns in this mode, but you do get the benefit of, you know, obviously them not defending. Where the fuck did you just come from? He's trying to revive him just there. Oh shit, I missed. You get the benefit of obviously delaying them by stalling for time. There you go. We do block Val's beam with that. We need. This is the actual. Oh shit. This is actually what I'm talking about. We're getting out. I think the damage has been done in this one, to be honest. They're just about to do it, by the looks of things. Come on, this way. Fuck, that didn't work, did it? No. We block them out though. That didn't actually go where I wanted it to go, it's fine. There we go. Gives that man some peace to finish it off. Fuck, that didn't hit. Should be nearly there now. Let my boy through. Oh fuck. Shit. Let me out. All the way. Stupid fucking idea. Oh, we actually got him down. Because if he... Ah, there it is as well, nice. Because if he did get his shield there, we would have probably died. Or been in a very serious situation anyway. I just saw the very low health bar and the intrusive thoughts won. There it is. This is a evac campaign for you. You get a wonderful final cutscene. It's a victory for realism, boys. Tragedy and the unhappy ending, because, you know, humanity can't actually survive the fucking consequences of their actions in this universe. But there it is, you know. That's an evac campaign for you. We'll address the elephant in the room, because there are people saying this on the videos, and I have to keep fucking repeating myself about this. But you have to sort of give it a bit of slack, in a sense that this is against bots. So obviously the monster is going to look overpowered in this situation. There is a lot of situations in the game like that where, you know, the monster does just stomp. But you need to remember that against actual players who would evade attacks and things like that, it would be better. And you can fucking see it for yourself. There's a playlist on my channel with about 400 videos of me going against actual people in this game, so it is what it is. It's just the reality of the game now. We've got bots and that's it. There is a fix for the game, the Rice fix, that does, you know, fix the multiplayer and does allow you to play it. But I keep having to repeat myself with that as well, because there are people who keep mentioning it. I am not going to get it, purely because I do not want to risk any kind of 1% chance that it fucks my game up. And, you know, there is no fix for this shit. Yeah, if I get this game, if my game that I bought and pre-ordered back in the day, my actual copy of Evolve, gets fucked up, there is no solution for it. It's abandoned. Nobody's fixing it, nobody's patching it, you know? And I'm not risking a download of external software to play multiplayer. I would rather just do the bots and get the core experience, or the upfront experience of the game out there on YouTube. So, you know, I don't want to risk anything, basically. That's the TLDR there. Anyway, there it is. It is a Christmas video. This will be going out on Christmas Day, because it is, you know, a special. But we used to do, you know, evac quite a lot in the past, but we haven't done any for a while. And as I say, I do have a job in retail, so this is pretty much crept up on me because I haven't had much time to record. So it's better than nothing, basically. We're just going to dedicate Christmas Day to just solely Evolve. And yeah, I'm off to also record, depending on what time it is at the minute, some more Lethal Company after this. So we're going to get the recordings in. So we've got some for Boxing Day. Lethal Company will be back then. And yeah, that's going to be it. Merry Christmas to you all. I am not much of a Christmas person myself. That sentence does strike a little bit of pain in me to say, because I do work in retail. And if you work in retail, you'll probably know where I'm coming from when I say that Christmas is the shittest time of the year. But there it is. We have now finished work and we are back in the realms of escapism and video games. So we are very happy as a result. It's going to be a fucking delightful following 4 days, because I do have 4 days off work now, so I'm going to be recording a lot of content. So there is that. I will leave it at that for you. And yeah, there is an evac campaign for you, because I know there's probably people out there wondering where it's gone, because I haven't done it for quite a while, but there it is. There's one for you. I will leave it at that. Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you all for viewing my videos and commenting. There's been a bit of a rise recently as well. We've been getting quite a few views. It seems to like snowball up and down periodically. We'll go through phases where we don't get that many people viewing, then we'll get like a video that spikes. I actually had a Lethal Company video spike recently, which is very nice, because there's a part of me like that wants to, you know, obviously I want to play other games, but at the moment other games don't really get viewed on the channel because my channel's not for other games at the moment, if you know what I mean. Like, it is an Evolve channel and I've kind of made myself a name on a dead game, so there isn't really, you know, I've kind of stunted myself, so to speak. But the fact that a Lethal Company video did actually get a bit of a spike recently is very exciting in a way, because if I could make Lethal Company the same as Evolve on the channel, you know, where it is something some people come to watch, you know, that kind of thing, then that would be delightful, because, I mean, seriously, procedurally generated horror is right up my alley, honestly, and I'm really enjoying Lethal Company at the moment for that reason. Any sort of game that has replayability value and it's randomised like that, to be honest, doesn't even matter what genre it's in, I just think it's very good, because you can fucking play it over and over and over again, and you'll get a different experience each time. So there is that. But yeah, there it is. I will actually love you and leave you now, because I know I keep saying this. But yeah, there it is. Thank you for watching all the videos. Thank you for commenting. It's not quite the end of the year yet, but we'll just end it there. It's Christmas. So Merry Christmas, and I will hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.